We AfriHack is a project of Youth Makers Hub. It is an educational project being implemented in Africa every year since 2018 with a different edition. Our vision is to bring closer Africa and Europe. Our mission is to empower youth, provide capacity building and foster synergies between African and European institutions. Our values are thinking global, acting local, Afrocentric approach, collaboration, co-creation and respect for local communities.
During the implementation phase of We AfriHack 2019, we worked in Ethiopia, Uganda, Nigeria and Ghana. During the period of 4 months, we implemented 11 Erasmus Plus and capacity building training seminars in 6 higher education institutions and 5 civil society organizations, including 1,659 university students and academic staff and 210 youth workers from 73 organizations. We have been able to facilitate 12 partnerships between African and European institutions.
Our objectives are, first, to promote Erasmus Plus opportunities to higher education institutions and civil society organizations in African countries. Second, to build the capacity of board members, academic staff, students and youth workers for participation in Erasmus Plus. And third, to create synergies between African and European institutions.
According to our research and experience on the ground in several African countries, we realized that firstly, there is lack of information for mobility, educational and scholarship opportunities for the youth. By 2050, African countries will hold the youngest population in the world. Right now, 77% of Uganda's population lies between 18 and 30 years old. Higher education institutions and civil society organizations lack of information and opportunities about Erasmus+, the program of the European Commission which has changed the lives of thousands of people around the world. Secondly, there is lack of capacity to apply or get engaged in Erasmus+ opportunities and also to find trustworthy partners.
Our solution is quite simple and lies on 3 levels. First, we identify interested institutions, including higher education institutions and civil society organizations, and we partner with them. We raise the awareness about Erasmus Plus by informing them about the eligible opportunities from which they can benefit. Second, we provide capacity building, including a variety of skills, such as proposal writing, project management, soft skills, and how to be competitive for successful Erasmus Plus applications. Third, we create partnerships by matching the right African and European institutions.
Our framework goes along with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 2030 with a focus on goal number 4, which is ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all, and goal number 17, which is strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. Our framework goes along also with the African Union Agenda 2063 with a focus on aspiration number 1, which is a prosperous Africa based on inclusive growth and sustainable development, and aspiration 7, which is an Africa as a strong, united, resilient and influential global player and partner.
We are implementing 2 types of trainings in 2 different target groups. First, our target is the higher education institutions, where we train board members, academic staff and students. Second, we target the civil society, where we train youth workers, community leaders and trainers active in youth work. during our project, we provide capacity-building interactive training seminars, enabling the participants to actively be the protagonists and the first-line beneficiaries. The know-how exchange between the trainers and the participants is productive because we all share our knowledge. We create an inclusive environment for all by using non-formal education methods in order to make sure that learning becomes fun and participants are learning by doing. Moreover, we use experience sharing as a tool to motivate and inspire the beneficiaries to progress and take action towards their own personal and professional development. African participants become storytellers, and the beneficiaries of Erasmus Plus are sharing their stories from their experiences. This creates always a spark in the eyes of the participants, since the local-to-local approach has a good impact and acts as a source of initiative taking.
We go through the history of Erasmus Plus so that the participants can get familiarized with the program as a whole. We explain the different types of actions and opportunities which the program offers, and we share related practical information. After this, we present the eligible opportunities for Africans, and we share our testimonials together with our ambassadors and team members from Africa who have been Erasmus Plus beneficiaries. One opportunity which is being always presented is the Erasmus Mundus joint master degrees, which are eligible for every single person who has a bachelor degree. The scholarships of the program are quite attractive, and the participants always seek for more detailed information, tips and guidelines, but also for African testimonials. We provide them with all that, making sure that we initiate action from their side. Our experts are giving interactive workshops on proposal writing too, with a focus in Erasmus Plus projects, sharing tips and tricks on how to write competitive proposals for funding. A very useful workshop is the one of project management, where the participants learn in-depth information and practical skills on a project's life cycle. Another useful workshop is the one for public speaking and pitching, where our experts share their knowledge on how to be an efficient public speaker and how to convince potential sponsors for a project or a business idea. Lastly, we give a workshop on various fundraising methods, sharing our project's experience during our pilot phase when we raised the needed funds in donations forms from an online crowdfunding campaign and several offline fundraising events.
I want to say the We Young Africa team is doing a wonderful job. I want to encourage them to keep doing it because they are transforming Africa with this. Thank you.
We AfriHug! Do you?
For the first time, I want to say really big thank you to We AfriHug for giving us an opportunity that we have never had before.
We AfriHug! Do you?
And I already have a lot of knowledge about Erasmus Plus and We AfriHug, so that's really a good thing, and I think I met my expectation.
We AfriHug! Do you?
Yeah!
The project was very interactive and it's very useful because we have gained knowledge about the Erasmus Plus and how to prepare a very standard proposal.
We AfriHug! Do you?
No!
In fact, it has been very educative and informative. The whole team was very supportive, and I appreciate everyone who took part in the program.
Thank you, We AfriHug, and thank you for the opportunity. Thank you to the European Commission for funding all these wonderful projects and to touch lives in Africa. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello beautiful people of the world. We are here in Uganda, right at Uganda Museum. We AfriHug! Do you?
Wow.
Thank you.